Hey, 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 good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Happy New Year. And I wanted to come on here. I'll be coming on here every day again, pretty much Tuesday through Friday. Mondays, I'll have my Monday morning Millionaire Mindset call uploaded for you guys. But I know it's been a while since I've been live because it's just been such a busy, crazy holiday weekend. Well, a couple of weeks, right? But we're back. It's a new year. It's new energy flowing throughout our bodies, flowing throughout the world. Hey, good morning, Raisa. And it's good to, be amongst, familiar faces, friends, and family members, and just co-workers, business partners, all those things you guys are to me. So today I want to talk about how to set goals for yourself so that you're reaching what it is that you want to accomplish throughout the year. Because what happens is this is what always happens, right? January 1st comes, we make these resolutions, and then by maybe February, if you last until February, you start breaking them. And Happy New Year. And so what we want to do, we don't want to make resolutions. That's one thing that you don't want to do, because resolutions are just too easy to break. What you want to do, you want to make goals. You want to set goals for yourself throughout the year. Actionable goals that push you, goals that challenge you, but at the same time, goals that you can see yourself reaching. Okay, this is what I've done throughout my career as an entrepreneur for the last 3 years. This year will be 4 years that I have been working for myself as an entrepreneur. No boss, nobody telling me what to do, making my own money through what I have been able to create, through my own skills, my own knowledge, my own creativity, and, just going out and creating, being a pioneer for myself, for my business. And you can do it too. I'm no different than you. But one of the things that I learned, when I was struggling, I was like, something is missing. What's missing? Something was missing when I was struggling in my business. And I didn't know what it was. And there were a few things that was missing. I'm going to be totally honest with you. But one of the things that was missing, one of the major things that was missing was actionable goals. Right? Goals, like written down goals. Sometimes we have our goals in our head, right? And we're like, I want to make this amount of money per month or whatever. And even though that's okay to have a goal in your head, you want to be able to write your goals down, and not only write down what you want, but have the feeling of what it is that you feel like when you get it. Does that make sense? One of my spiritual mentors, Reverend Ike, I mention him a lot because I've learned so much from him throughout these years. And, one of the things he talks about, if you know Reverend Ike or don't know him, he's deceased now, but, one of his teachings is, making money, basically making money from a spiritual standpoint. Right. He talks about, being money and attracting money and, just attracting all the money that you deserve and all the money that you want. And he was like, really, he was looked at as one of the, preachers that people wanted to exile him because, in church, you're not supposed to talk about money. Well, now they do now. But back then, when he was very big, that was like really taboo. Right. It was more honorable to be poor and humble instead of making money. Right. So he broke the mold and he started this new wave of prosperity teaching and abundance teaching. Right. And preaching. And he's been my spiritual mentor for quite some time. And I listen to him and I read the books that he recommends and things like that. And it makes so much sense when you tap into your, to your inner world, right? Sometimes we think it's so much, getting the right pen, getting the right paper, writing down this and, learning this and getting this certificate and getting that degree and getting this, buying that course and buying this course. When in essence, it's really all about your energy. It's all about who you are and what it is that you want. And he talks about that. He talks about, what is it that you want? And you hear me talk about that a lot too. What is it that you want? And why are you afraid to ask for it? I've done, trainings on that. Like, why are you afraid to ask for what you want? And you're probably going to be like, but I'm not afraid. But you are, because you're probably thinking too small and you are feeling frustrated. You're not really believing that you can accomplish it, because if you believe that you could accomplish it, you wouldn't be jumping from this thing to that thing to the next thing. And this year, I challenge you to stay focused. Stay focused. I don't know if you heard my Millionaire Mindset call that I uploaded yesterday. Please, go back and watch it or listen to it. It's a video, but it's an audio. Listen to it. Because I talk about how this year is going to be a year for manifestation for a lot of people. And it's going to be a year of buckling down and really honing in on what it is that you desire, what it is that you feel that you deserve. And it's going to be a year of reflection. Like, you're going to have to get real with yourself. You're going to have to be like, all right, what I've been doing has not been working. I'm tired of struggling. I'm tired of flip-flopping. I'm tired of starting out strong and then ending up weak, because a lot of times out the gate, like right now, it's the beginning of the year. So everybody's like, all right, I'm going to do this. That's it. Even myself, like, I'm going to do this every day. But I guarantee you, one of the things that I do is when I say I'm going to do something, I do it. This is something I always tell my kids, like, if I ever tell you I'm going to do something, guess what? I'm going to do it. Now, it may take me a little longer to get it done, because sometimes you underestimate the time factor, right? But that's why I try not to put times on things, because, especially with my children, because I just be like, all right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get to it. But with your business, you got to put times on it. You got to set yourself up for what it is that you want. Because if you don't put a time cap on it, guess what? You'll be floating forever. You'll be floating. You'll be floating. All right. Yeah, I'm going to become successful. Yeah, I'm going to start making money in my business. Yeah, I'm going to start. And guess what? 5 years down the line, you're still on the same roller coaster. Right. And you, like Bryce said, you have to work on consistency. Yeah. Consistency is key. Right? Consistency will keep you on track, because what happens is this, right? Again, we're early January. Everybody's revved up. Everybody's amped up to start on their goals, their resolutions or whatever, but you're going to run out of steam, right? Because it just happens. Because why? Because your subconscious is already programmed that way. You have to learn how to reprogram your subconscious so that your inner world reflects your outer world. Because all the time, your outer world is going to show you what's going on inside of you. So if you're inconsistent, right, your money's going to be inconsistent. If you're inconsistent in your business, you're going to start, you're going to stop. You're going to start, you're going to stop. And that's not going to help you move forward. You're always going to stay in the same position. So what I encourage you all to do as you watch this video, I encourage you to set some goals for yourself. This is, there's things that I teach, my 90-day bootcamp, I teach all this stuff, like how to literally step out of your old self and into your new self, because you literally have to embrace a new atmosphere, a new level of thinking. And we actually go through exercises and you burn it away. And when I say burn it away, I mean literally. Like, I have people burn away all of that old crap that no longer serves them. And I feel like there's no better way to start your year off than a gift to yourself, like my 90-day boot camp. Because for 90 days, I'm going to be working with you. I'm going to be showing you how to step out of that old paradigm and step into your new abundant future. The abundant future that's been waiting for you all this time. But you've been pushing it away because your subconscious and the way that you've been living all these years has like been embedded inside of you. Does that make sense? Like, it's not easy to change. It's not. The easiest thing to do is to stay the same. The easiest thing to do is to continue doing the same thing that you've always done. And it doesn't serve you, not if you want to move forward. Not if you want to reach goals. Like, one of my goals is to help every year, until I raise that goal every year, to help 100 people become free, to help them claim their own economy. That's my goal. And so I'm going to work on that every single year. I'm going to do everything that I need to do to help people understand the mechanics behind creating your own economy, learning skills, taking those skills and knowledge and putting them into action. Because a lot of times we have all these skills, all this knowledge. We done bought thousands and thousands of dollars worth of courses, right? And yet we're still right here. We're still stuck. We're still, spinning our wheels. So, one of the things that I talk about all the time in my 90-day bootcamp is having a calendar, right? You got to have a calendar. A plan or a goal without a calendar is just a wish. Like you're just wishing and hoping and praying. No, it's not going to happen for you. I would not have been able to move my family, my kids, myself, and from a tight 3-bedroom apartment in New York City with 1 bathroom, mind you. We had 1 bathroom, sharing that bathroom, to now my beautiful, gorgeous 6-bedroom, 4.5 bathroom house with my own office, right? I have my own office with a window, with a view that, I would not have been able to do that if I didn't write it down first, if I didn't visualize it, if I didn't feel it, right? You gotta have the feeling, and you gotta know that you deserve it. And a lot of times we feel so undeserving. We feel so undeserving of a better life, and it's like, that's good for you. Like some of you may be saying, yeah, Danielle, you could do that, but I don't think I could do that. And I'm going to tell you right now, yes, you can. Or you may say, yes, that's what I want too. That's what I want too. However, your daily actions don't speak that. And what you're telling yourself, because let me tell you this, what you tell yourself determines your daily actions. What are you saying to yourself on a daily basis? Affirmations is key, right? Affirmations is key. How you see yourself, how you see other people, to get in front of, an audience or, whoever you're talking to, like on a Facebook Live or a video, whatever. That takes a certain level of belief in yourself to even do that. That's why most people don't do it. They don't have that belief in themselves. And my 90-day boot camp is going to take that belief that you don't have in yourself and grant you that belief. Hey, Patricia. So, so these are one of the things that, I want to talk about, having a calendar. So as you can see, we just starting out the month. So I just took this, this is what I did. I took December, right? Because I have a big calendar on my wall in my office. And I took December and I kind of like, I'm doing a weekly calendar so that every day I am accountable, right? You got to hold yourself accountable, because guess what? Nobody else is going to hold you accountable unless you have a coach and a mentor. And even myself, even as a coach and a mentor, I don't hold people accountable, right? I sit there, and if you show up, I'm there for you. If you don't show up, I don't run after you. Hey, Deborah. Good morning. I don't run after people and say, hey, I'm waiting for you to show up. No. Like, if this is a commitment that you've made to yourself, and everybody who have worked with me know, I do one-on-one coaching, right? And I sit on a Zoom call. But I don't say, if you don't show up, I don't message you and say, hey, I'm sitting on the Zoom call waiting for you. You book the time with me, so you already know that I'm here, that I should be there, right? And I'm 99.9% of the time, I'm punctual. Then at 0.1%, if something comes up, I usually message the person and I'll say, hey, I need to reschedule or whatever. But I would say 99.999% of the time, I'm right there, because I live by my calendar. And it's a calendar that I have used for this since 2017, and I'll be ordering another one for 2018. As you can see, I'm almost halfway through with this. So my thing is this: you can't expect other people to hold you accountable if you don't hold yourself accountable. Again, that goes to setting goals. Maybe that could be one of your goals for this year, throughout the year, right? Don't just say, yep, that's my New Year's resolution, I'm going to hold myself accountable. No, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Why? Because your mind is going to play tricks on you, and it's just going to be like any other resolution, and you're going to stop holding yourself accountable. Or you're going to condemn yourself when you don't hold yourself accountable, and now it's like you've fallen off the wagon like an old drunk, right? Like an old alcoholic, like, oh, I already drink this glass of wine, I might as well keep going, right? No, you don't handle yourself that way, because when you're starting a totally new approach to yourself, to your life, to your business, you have to understand your downfalls. We all have them, myself included. We all have downfalls. We all have things that we need to work on. So, so let's say one of my things was consistency, right? If I found myself being inconsistent for like a couple of days, right? I'm not going to, now, first of all, I'm aware of it. Oh man, I've been inconsistent. So what should I do? Should I continue to be inconsistent? Or should I go back to my center, right? Because that means you've been off center. Somewhere knocked you off kilter. So you got to go back to your center, whatever that is for you. And I kind of teach that in my 90-day bootcamp, like how to zone back in, how to say your affirmations, right? As you can see, I got affirmations on my wall right up here, right? Go back to your center and start over, because that's what's so great about life. As long as you're still alive, you still get time to start over. You still get you still get those moments where you can say, all right, Danielle, look yourself in the eye. Okay, this is what you need to do. Forgive yourself, right? Forgive yourself for slacking off, being inconsistent. And now let's start again today. I don't care if it's February 3rd, March 2nd, June 20th. It doesn't matter. Start again and reset your button. Because most people, when they fall off, they stay off. And they could never get their footing back. And it's like, oh, well, I was doing my Facebook Lives, but then, my sister, got hurt and I had to go help her out. And then, the dog passed away and yada, yada, yada. So they have so many things that come up, right? Even though they've made a schedule for themselves, they have all of these life issues, which are going to get in your way. They're going to come, right? You can't get away from that. But you have to understand that you can press that reset button. And that's all about setting goals. So when I say set goals throughout the year, set goals, not just monetary goals, I want to make $10,000, $20,000 a month. I'm talking about personal goals that'll help you to become more consistent. Goals that will, that you'll say, okay, when I recognize that I'm procrastinating, I'm going to do X, Y, Z. Those are goals that's going to help you move from the old person that you have been all this time, because you're not reaching your goals where you want to be, right? Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. You are not reaching those goals. So you jump off the wagon when you get stressed with your mom, right? So we all have those things. So Raisa gets stressed with her mom and she falls off, right? And it's hard to be, and I know Raisa's a caretaker of her mom, and that's stress, right? And we all have stress. And we have to learn to manage that stress. We have to learn that stress is a part of life. And sometimes stress comes into our lives to see how strong we are, because you're stronger than you think. Get this, you're stronger than you think. So you have to tap into that strength and say, okay, even though I got to take care of my mom, or I got to take care of whatever, we all take care of others in some form of fashion. We're all caretakers in some form of fashion. Some maybe caretakers of children. Some, have a ministry that they do. We all have that caretaking, aspect about us in one way or another, right? But it's all about how we manage it. And we can't let others. And that's one of the things that we have to, take into consideration this year. And I spoke about that on my Monday Millionaire Mindset call. This year, you're going to have to get real with yourself and understand what it is that you want, because so much of our being, we use it to take care of others, and it can rob us. It can rob us of our energy, and it can rob us of everything. And then we feel defeated and deflated and depleted. So it's up to us to take our power back. So this year, you are going to be challenged with that. Are you going to continue to, let others take your power away, or are you going to set boundaries? And this is going to be a year, and you're going to see it. And I told you, if you listen to that call, I told you, I'm going to show up here just about every single day. I'm going to hear stories all year of how things are changing in people's lives. It's going to be a twofold kind of year. It's going to be a year for all of those who have, sowed their seeds in 2017, which I've been talking about all last year. For those of you who have been locked arms with me all last year, 2017, I kept saying 2018 is going to be a year of abundance, right? I've been saying that for a very long time. And so this year, we're here now. We're stepping into it. So it's going to be a year of, incredible abundance for a lot of people, a lot. And then it's also going to be a year of getting real with yourself, putting those things into perspective, right? Where you didn't understand, or you might have been sugarcoating things before and letting people walk all over you. You're gonna make a decision this year. You're gonna be like, all right, I need stuff too. So I got to think about myself. It's going to be one of those kind of years where you're going to have to make a decision. And, it's going to be worldwide. It's just going to be. Because why? Because we've been moving into this direction for a very long time. And, and I speak from experience, and I speak from a way of, I like to say, I don't want to say intuition, but it could be, right? My feelings. I go a lot with my feelings with a lot of things. And usually my feelings have never steered me wrong yet. And so, I just feel that way. I feel that people are going to make some major decisions in their lives, and they're going to move things out of their life that no longer serves them, or they're going to put their foot down, right? If you can't literally move it out, you're going to put your foot down, and you're going to say, all right, look, this is how it's going to be. And people are going to respect that. And guess what? They're going to respect you a little bit more. If you were a little pansy last year and all these other years, you're gonna step up a little bit more. And I challenge you to do that. You're gonna feel the urge. You're gonna feel the urge to step up a little bit more. And I challenge you to do that. And when it comes to home business, right? Because that's my forte. My forte is teaching people how to make money from home, how to build your own economy so that you're not relying on the government, so that you're not relying on Social Security, so that you're not relying on even on your paycheck, right? My goal is to help people understand this thing called technology so that you can create something great from the comforts of your own home. And not many people know how to do it. And I'm going to be totally honest with you. Not many people, there's only a small percentage of the people who are online that actually make money. And it's sad. Why? Because so many people are caught up in things that don't really matter. The little minutia of things, when you don't really need to know all that stuff. All you need to know how to do is use your skills and your knowledge that you already possess, right? We all have skills and knowledge. Use that and create something. Learn how to use the internet to build your skills even bigger, to build your knowledge even stronger, wider. And that's what I teach people, how to do, what to do, how to do it. And I do that through a series of videos and online coaching. So, hopefully this video and this live was informative for you. And you're going to go out there, you're going to create some goals for yourself, even if it means, making a big old calendar of your daily tasks, having a regular calendar. This calendar, I love it. I absolutely love it. This is one of my recommended calendars for my 90-day boot camp. Setting actionable goals for yourself throughout the year so that you're not condemning yourself, you're not being stagnant, but you're always moving forward, because moving forward is the key. So let's move forward this year by doing something very, very special for yourself. And one of those things could be by, joining my 90-day boot camp, understanding how to take care of yourself, how to get rid of the old and step into the new, and literally go from that newness to creating something wonderful for the rest of your life, basically. I've learned skills because of the 90 days the action that I took for 90 days. I learned skills that has set me up. That's why I've been in business for the past almost 4 years, right? Going on, and I will continue to go on. And it's really the skills that I learned in 90 days, the 90 days of skills. And that's what I teach. The planner that I use is called the Law of Attraction Planner. The Law of Attraction Planner. Yeah. And it's filled with some really, really awesome, as you can see. I use it and I love it. I love this planner. Like, it's so in depth. It'll make you look at your life, not just your business, because it's for business, life, whatever. It'll make you look at yourself in a whole nother in a whole nother way. I mean, it gives you affirmations. It gives you daily tasks. You literally have to fill out, what it is that you want. And this is something that I highly recommend. I highly recommend this Law of Attraction Planner. And this is one of the recommended books that I recommend in my 90-day boot camp, because we start from planning. Hey, Marie. We start from planning and burning our past away. And Amazon, I can put a link here if you like. Amazon, I got it from Amazon. This is not one of your rinky-dink little planners. This is a planner. It's a journal. It's a life changer. It can literally be a life changer if you use it. And I use mine and I love it. I'm due to buy another one. Amazon, I bought it from Amazon. All right, guys, so have a great rest of your day. Have a blessed one. And if you're interested in my 90-day bootcamp, there is a link around here. There's a video that lets you know exactly what I offer. If you want to watch my webinar, there's a link for that. You can literally watch the webinar. That'll give you the information that you need about my boot camp. I will be offering this boot camp for a little while, and and sharing with people how to build their business. 90 days is all it takes to go from I literally went from zero to a $1,500 day in 90 days, literally, and then went on to make $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month, and I've just been blessed. And it's because of the skills that I learned in those 90 days. And the great part about the 90-day boot camp is that you can always go back. You have me for coaching, one-on-one coaching, group coaching. And it's something that I think is going to change a lot of people's lives. And it already has changed some lives. A lot of people have come through my boot camp. They love it. I have people going through it right now. They are enjoying the content, and they are really, learning things that they never learned before. And that's what I pride myself on, teaching people how to do this thing, because it's really easy. Well, I shouldn't say it's easy. It's simple. It's simple stuff that you probably just don't know, because they won't tell you. Most of the gurus won't tell you. They won't give you the backstory, the insides and out. They'll just tell you the fluff part, the part that looks good on the outside. But I give you the real deal of what goes into building an online business from 0 to 100. I give you everything. And you just have to plug in. I'm not going to say it started already. What I'm going to say is this. It's ongoing right now, because you do have a membership site, and I do the coachings every week. So it doesn't matter where you start. You can still get in. That's the great part. I made it evergreen. From the last time I only took 30 people. This time, I'm taking some much more people, because it's a membership. So you have your own membership site that you can go in and out of every day. Every day you'll get a new lesson, and it's awesome. I can say that it's awesome. And then every week you meet with me, group, and you get a few one-on-one coaching sessions with me as well. So nobody in the industry does this. Nobody in the industry does one-on-one coaching like I do. Literally, where you can sit down and ask me questions, anything technical. I want to say, I've been told like I'm one of the most patient coaches on the internet. I sit down with you, and I literally walk you step by step. If there's something that you don't understand, I walk you through. I will tell you literally, click here, click there, getting everything set up for you. It's, it's something that most people, I don't know, but I've seen a lot of coaches, and most people I've never seen it. I've never seen it. So, like I say, we all have gifts and talents. I believe that's one of my gifts and talents, is to help people understand this process so that they can be free, because that's my mission, to help people claim their freedom and create their own economy. So my patience thank you, producer. So my patience comes with that. I don't know where it came from. God gave it to me. So I'm going to use it to help people create their own economy and make money online. All right, my friends, I love you guys. I'm so glad to be on here with you all. I'm glad you enjoyed this. I will see you all tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, take care. You can click the link to find out more about my 90-day boot camp. I have a payment plan, and also my prices are outrageous. Like, when I say outrageous, I don't mean high. They're like, you probably like, Danielle, really? You just charging this? Yeah, because I believe in helping people, and it blesses me when I bless others. All right, thank you so much, Patricia. I love you all. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, have a great rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.